Hey everyone, Congressman Lloyd Smucker here. Winter is right around the corner now that fall's here. Throughout the year, I've been bringing you a monthly rewind with legislative news, my travels across the district, and other important updates. And I hope you'll tune in every month. And you can also share this video with your friends and your neighbors. Been quite a lot that happened in September and October, both in Washington and in the district. And I'll share a few highlights today. I'm really thankful that the House of Representatives is back working for the American people. I was really proud to cast my vote in favor of my colleague, Representative Mike Johnson of Louisiana, for Speaker of the House. I believe that Speaker Johnson is exactly the kind of leader that we need and that will unite the House Republican Conference and advance policies to move our country in the right direction. In his remarks, Speaker Johnson said that creating a bipartisan fiscal commission would be a top priority.
The greatest threat to our national security is our nation's debt. And while we've been sitting in this room, that's right, the debt has crossed almost $33.6 trillion. In the time that it's going to take me to deliver this speech, we'll go up another $20 million in debt. It's unsustainable. We have to get the country back on track. Now, we know this is not going to be an easy task, and tough decisions will have to be made. But the consequences, if we don't act now, are unbearable. We have a duty to the American people to explain this to them so they understand it well. And we're going to establish a bipartisan debt commission to begin working on this crisis immediately.
Now, I think that creating a fiscal commission is absolutely critical to restoring fiscal discipline in Washington. We can still change our fiscal trajectory, but we got to act now and with a common understanding of what is driving our debt. A commission would help us do just that by conducting a comprehensive review of the country's finances, by educating the public, and then developing recommendations for achieving long-term fiscal stability. I look forward to working with Speaker Johnson to fix our nation's fiscal trajectory. Another big update from Washington that I'd like to talk with you about is legislation that I've introduced to help Americans save for retirement. And for this, I've teamed up on a bipartisan and bicameral basis with Representative Terry Sewell of Alabama and Senators Tom Tillis and John Hickenlooper to introduce the Retirement Savings for Americans Act. This legislation would help low to middle income Americans build wealth, save for retirement by establishing a new program that gives eligible workers access to portable tax advantage retirement savings accounts. The fact of the matter is, too many hardworking Americans are not able to prepare financially for retirement. Over half of all working employees lack access to the tax-advantaged employer-sponsored retirement benefits that many higher income earners take advantage of to save. The Federal Reserve reports that 25% of workers have no retirement savings at all. Workers in rural areas particularly are less likely to have retirement savings or even access to a retirement plan through their employer. Learn more about this legislation by visiting my website, smucker.house.gov. September and October also were busy back in the district with visits to the Benchmark program in Lancaster, speaking with the Rotary Club of York about my Main Street Tax Certainty Act and the state of our nation's finances, visiting Springwood Organic Farm in Kinzers, which is a fourth-generation family-run dairy farm. I also sat down with Dennis Owens of ABC 27 for an interview about what's happening in Washington, and then stopped by Gigi's Playhouse in Lancaster in October, which is Down Syndrome Awareness Month. The mission of Gigi's Playhouse is to empower individuals with Down syndrome, their families, and the community. As we wrap up this month in review, please know that my offices are always here to serve you. If you're experiencing any difficulty with any federal departments or agencies, just give us a call. You can contact me at my offices by phone, or you can go to my website, smucker.house.gov. I look forward to seeing you next month for our next installment of our Month in Review video series. Thank you.